Hello again, traders and new traders. Right, this message was put on here to capture new traders' attention. Any traders with over 2 or 3 years at least experience won't really need to watch this video because they will already know that trading is not easy and trading will be one of the hardest things you ever try to do. And it is true that 90+% fail. It's, you know, through my 20 years experience at this, I've been in trading groups, I've been in live rooms, I've been in mentorship programs where there's 30 to 40 people, and I think one that I know of out of my 40 has is still around studying charts. The numbers of failures in this needs to be hammered home before you pay a fortune to anyone to try to learn to trade. Trading trading is 90+% mind games and discipline and learning patience and waiting for perfect setups, or not so much waiting but planning perfect setups and then waiting for them and then stopping. You know, overtrading is something a lot of traders talk about, and I prefer to use the term adrenaline trading. Adrenaline trading is, when you make that one, maybe two trades if you're scalping in the direction of a 15-minute or an hourly trend on a day chart, intraday trading rather, and then you just have to make that third or fourth trade, and that is when you blow up, and then you may well then revenge trade to try and get your daily amount back, and then you fail. There are so many ways to mess that about. Actually, I should go back to the point. New traders, trading is easy. What I should have, what I should have said right at the start is trading is easy. It's the easiest thing in the world to fail at trading. It's easy, stupidly easy to blow up live accounts and blow up thousands upon thousands of pounds trading. And if you don't believe me, just stop this video now, go away, and then in 3 to 5 years' time, you might remember these words and wish perhaps you'd taken note. I mean, I wish someone had told me this and I'd had the brains. No doubt plenty of people did tell me this, but I didn't have the mental capacity to actually take it in and listen to it. So, I've made every mistake there is known in trading, and I've cost myself fortunes. It costs you relationships, it costs you uh, years of your life. So, please, please, if you're still listening, take heed of this. Now, what can you do to avoid this? What I suggest is that you go on to trading forums. You don't pay anyone in the early days of trading. I'm talking the first 5 years, or maybe 3 years if you really, really picked it up quickly. Don't pay anyone. Go and study the best forums. And another reason for making this video, if you're still with me, which I hope some of you are, is that quite recently, if you've watched a couple of my other videos about the Robin Hood thread on Forex Factory, that guy's got 40+ years experience. And, I've got 20+ years experience of studying charts. His experience is 10 times the value of what I consider mine to be, because he's been involved in billionaire or $1 billion trading companies. If he is to believe, which I believe him, he's developed trading methods for and sold them to these, like quant effectively, sold them to trading companies, to hedge funds and such like. He is a font of knowledge, but oddly enough, he doesn't say anything different than I've said in the past, and that's why, without sounding arrogant or whatever that may make me sound like, it is uncanny how he's talked about similar things. And what often happens with these, sorry, this isn't a ramble, it is a ramble, but it's not. It's important information. If you haven't got the time to listen to or read, listen to someone like myself who's trying to help you for nothing, or read these huge, great big threads that you find on these, well, in particular, Forex Factory. I used to follow tons and tons of different um, uh, forums. Look at, I suppose, like every trader, looking for the holy grail, looking for switching methods, thinking you're going to find something better all the time, which you don't. And everyone that's done 2 or 3 years of this, if you're not brand new at it, will know what I'm saying is what everyone does that thinks they're clever enough to be profitable at trading. Pilots fail at trading. Solicitors fail at trading. Top surgeons fail at trading. Musicians, top sportsmen, gold medals sportsmen will probably fail at trading. Although they've got probably the best chance of anyone, those people. Architects with 10 years under their belt fail at trading. It is all about, I even consider it's all about mind games. I even consider getting hypnotherapy for trading. But what I did, I know I've gone off topic slightly again. Get yourself onto the forums, find the good guys. I mean, really, you only need that one guy, Robin Hood, now. And I know loads and loads of good traders on there, I could suggest. But that, in my opinion, is probably one of the better ones. The way I managed to overcome adrenaline trading and the fear and greed was to build a method that I could scalp almost any time of the day. So that's my alternative method. That is what my main message here, apart from don't pay anyone, go and sit on your own or with a friend that agrees or knows enough to understand that what you're doing is the best thing for both of you if you're going to go with a pair or a group, small group, tiny group. Um, those, the only way you're ever going to get um, profitable is thousands of hours of screen time and really thinking about what you're doing, and then using, like I do, I walk, I swim, I do all sorts of things away from the charts in order to assimilate all the information you take away from the charts. But the way I built my consistency was forcing myself to find a way to find trades almost any time I sit down at the charts, forcing myself to build a method, a multi-time frame method that I talk about all the time on my Twitter feed and here. Multi-time frame analysis with multi-time analysis of the candle closes. I've talked about that many times. I've shown it on Twitter. So I have the confidence not to jump into trades just because I'm desperate to make money before I do whatever I want to do. I mean, everyone wants to make money, to live a life, to have fun. That's what life's all about, isn't it? But you can't force trades just because it looks like a pretty good trade. You've got to have perfect trades, perfect entries. And for me, that is about timing the trades. I mean, I can look at an H4 close, and if that looks good, then I can check the H1 looks the same, M30 looks the same, M15 looks the same, and then enter using the M5. Now, it sounds simple, and it can be simple, but you just can't look at one H4 close and then hope that the other time frames agree. You know, I intend hopefully to show this in real time to people as a, if you like, mentor. What's the word? Coach, trading coach. But another reason I made this because I want to actually do it, but I don't want to waste my time with people that will never get it. So it's going to be for small groups of people. It's going to be um, value. It's not going to be expensive because for me, it's about getting paid for my time, not doing it for free anymore because you know only mugs really do stuff for free. So I'm told. So and I want to be able to help people that really, really need the help. I've done, I know people that I've been showing stuff to are doing well. Been showing people to do this on YouTube now for, or what I do rather, sharing the knowledge, sharing the improvements I make, sharing the the people like Robin Hood, the thread on Forex Factory, that I believe will help people. And even just that, three or four or five people have expressed uh, gratitude as well, or just thanks for pointing that thread out. So I've always said one word or one phrase can change a trader's life. I believe that, truly, truly believe it. It's worked for me dozens of times, and we all think differently. So one word might help one person, and another word might help three different people, and another phrase, and another thread. And I said only this morning on Twitter that I keep an open mind. You know, I nearly said, I didn't, but I nearly wrote that even the ICT, who I think is a despicable um, person because he knows he's fleecing 99% of the people that join these courses, that he pumps and pumps and pumps, will fail. All of these guys that are charging crazy amounts of money know that 99% of their people will fail. I hate to keep banging on about that, and it's not because I'm bitter, it's just because I feel that you have to shock people by saying outrageous things in order to get them to listen, and it's meant in the best possible way. Um, Shock tactics, cruel to be kind, whatever you want to call it. And if upsetting a few people by being blunt or shocking happens, then so be it. If you can't take it, you shouldn't be around, to be honest with you. So ICT. I intend to learn bits from ICT. I intend to look at SMC and learn bits. The strat, another method, looks too good to be true, is too good to be true. They don't tell you about the psychology things, or they may have, I may have missed that. But, all of these methods, my method, 3CR, whatever you want to call it, 2B reversals, they are brilliant methods. The strat, ICT, SMC, but they're not easy. None of them are easy. So back to the point, new traders, trading is easy. It's easy to lose a fortune. Don't spend any money with anyone unless you have at least 2 or 3 years, really, 2, 3, 5 years under your belt and you know how hard it is. Then find the people like Robin Hood, although he gave up because he got sick of the idiots on there. Or, there's hundreds of people out there prepared to help you, but listen to what they have to say, and then consider getting your credit card out, whatever, once you realize how hard it is to make money trading and hold on to that money. Okay, so really, really long winded video. Apologies. Hopefully, one person is still listening to it now. And hopefully, somewhere down the line, um, if I can be bothered, I'll set up some sort of coaching thing. It won't be free, but it won't be crazy expensive. It will be just for genuine people that want to actually, really listen to all the ideas, because I realize that I come up with tons and tons of different ideas, hoping that one will help someone. But really, fundamentally, all I trade is the 3CR, the 2B reversal, and then with all the additional confirmations necessary, multi-time frame stuff. That's the main thing, actually. The thing that has truly, truly changed my trading confidence and ability to find trades almost any time of the day and consistently hold on to the money now is the multi-time frame candle closes. With all the other stuff, I have shown on Twitter from day one, back when it was COVID time, and most of the other stuff that I've shown for the last 8 or 9 years for free on YouTube is incorporated into every trade I take. Every trade. That's recent candles, Dean's lines, 3CR, 2B reversals, multi-time frame, everything. Now the new Robin Hood stuff, I'm still testing his indicators. The multi-time frame Heikin-Ashi candle indicator at the bottom. That people say it repaints. It obviously the indicator changes, but there is a way to read it in multiple time frames and discount or not get caught into taking a trade because of the fact the candles haven't closed, which lends me to, again, it's all about understanding how candles close. That is the focus. And I don't think I will ever now be able to improve on that. I just like staring at charts 7 days a week. It's my hobby. And maybe, who knows, I always like to think to myself that one day there is going to be a confluence of all these things that I think of and do in order to look at a chart and find a good scalp. I admit I'm the world's worst at holding trades. I'm the world's worst um, trend trader, not trend trader, swing trader, that's it, holding trades for any period of time. I am the world's worst, but what I'm not the world's worst at is precision trading, scalping, precision, it's hard to say, precision scalping. That's my forte. And if you're a good swing trader, then precision entries have got to be an potential improvement on what you do too. So anyway, I've rambled on enough. You should know by now that you have to watch my videos on at least 1.5 to 1.75 times speed, if not 2, if you can watch them at that, and or listen to them, because this is just a audio one, of course. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, listening. Have a great day. The sun's out. I'm going to hit the beach.